This is not just to inform you, but to help you walk wisely in what God has placed on your life. Is 1. You faced unusual battles early in life. Destiny children often experience hardship, rejection, or responsibility earlier than others. These battles are not punishment, they are preparation. How to overcome it? Don't become bitter. Bitterness blocks destiny. Instead, let pain produce wisdom. Take your struggles to God consistently in prayer and allow Him to heal you. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. Psalm 34-19:2. You feel a deep sense of purpose beyond survival. You are not satisfied with just eating, working, and existing. Something inside you longs for meaning and impact. How to overcome it? Seek clarity, not comparison. Spend time in prayer, study the Word, and expose yourself to purpose-driven environments. Purpose unfolds progressively. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3-6. 3. You don't fit easily into wrong environments. You may try to blend in, but compromise makes you uncomfortable. What excites others leaves you empty. How to overcome it? Stop forcing belonging where alignment doesn't exist. Ask God for the courage to walk alone when necessary. Destiny often requires separation. Come out from among them and be separate. 2 Corinthians 6:17-4. You experience repeated rejection or misunderstanding. People often misjudge you, even when your intentions are pure. This can be painful and confusing. How to overcome it? Let God validate you. Rejection is often redirection. Focus on becoming who God called you to be, not who people expect you to be. The stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Psalm 118-22:5. You are preserved when others fall. You may have made mistakes that should have destroyed you, yet you survived. Grace kept intervening. How to overcome it? Don't abuse grace. Use preservation as a call to maturity. Thank God, learn from your mistakes, and walk more carefully going forward. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Lamentations 3:22-6. You are drawn to truth, righteousness, and God. Even when you stray, your heart is pulled back to God. Sin never truly satisfies you. How to overcome it? Build spiritual discipline. Prayer, scripture, and accountability will keep you aligned. Hunger for God must be fed intentionally. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Matthew 5-6-7. You attract opposition without explanation. Sometimes people resist you without knowing why. Your presence provokes reactions. How to overcome it? Understand spiritual warfare. Don't fight people. Fight spiritually. Stay humble, prayerful, and covered. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Ephesians 6:12-8. God keeps sending instruction and correction. You receive warnings, teachings, dreams, or words that redirect your life. How to overcome it? Obey early. Delayed obedience is costly. Destiny children must be teachable and responsive. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Revelation 3:19-9. You attract divine helpers at critical moments. At turning points, God sends people who open doors, give counsel, or provide support. How to overcome it? Honor helpers and remain humble. Pride can disconnect destiny relationships. Recognize God's hand behind people. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37-23:10. You feel a strong responsibility for others? You carry burdens for people, nations, or generations. You feel called to lift others. How to overcome it? Don't try to save everyone by yourself. Lean on God's strength, not your emotions. Destiny requires balance to avoid burnout. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He shall sustain you. Psalm 55-22. Final truth. Being a destiny child is not about feeling special. It is about responsibility, obedience, and alignment. If you recognize these signs in your life, don't panic. Don't rush. Don't compare. Walk with God patiently. Destiny is not rushed. Destiny is revealed to those who stay faithful. Here are 10 strong signs you will be great in life, with clear explanations and practical ways to overcome the challenges that come with each one. This is written to encourage, guide, and ground you, not just excite you. 1. You faced pressure early that forced you to mature. Life demanded responsibility from you sooner than expected. You learned resilience before comfort. How to overcome it? Don't let early hardship harden your heart. Heal intentionally. Reflect on lessons learned, not losses suffered. Pressure was training, not punishment. 2. You are deeply dissatisfied with average living. Even when things are stable, you feel unsettled. You know there is more inside you. How to overcome it? Channel dissatisfaction into discipline. Set goals, develop skills, and avoid complaining. Hunger becomes greatness when guided by action. 3. You think differently from most people. You question norms, see patterns, and imagine possibilities others don't. How to overcome it? Don't suppress your originality to fit in. Instead, refine it. Learn, research, and build competence so your ideas gain respect. 4. You experience rejection that feels unfair. People overlook or misunderstand you. Doors close without explanation. How to overcome it? Use rejection as redirection. Ask what you can improve, not who wronged you. Every no prepares you for a better yes. 5. You have an unusual level of self-awareness. You reflect deeply on your actions, mistakes, and growth. How to overcome it? Balance reflection with execution. Don't overthink yourself into paralysis. Act, adjust, and move forward. 6. You feel drawn to responsibility, not just success. You care about impact, not just applause. You think about how your actions affect others. How to overcome it? Learn boundaries. Responsibility without balance leads to burnout. Lead, but don't carry what isn't yours. 7. You bounce back after failure. Failure hurts you, but it doesn't destroy you. You recover faster each time. How to overcome it? Study your failures. Extract lessons and apply them immediately. Failure becomes fuel when treated as feedback. 8. You attract resistance when you grow. As you improve, some people push back, criticize, or distance themselves. How to overcome it? Accept resistance as confirmation of growth. Stay humble, stay consistent, and let results speak louder than explanations. 9. You are uncomfortable with inauthenticity. Pretending drains you. You crave meaning, truth, and real connection. How to overcome it? Build confidence in who you are. Authentic people face criticism, but they also build lasting influence. 10. You have an inner conviction that you must keep going. Even when tired, discouraged, or unsure, something inside you refuses to quit. How to overcome it? Protect that inner fire. Guard your environment, rest when needed, and stay aligned with your values. Consistency turns conviction into greatness. Final thought: greatness is not a feeling, it is a process. If these signs resonate with you, don't rush your journey. Stay disciplined, stay teachable, and stay patient. What you're becoming matters more than how fast you arrive. Here are 10 clear signs you are a true giver, followed by how to fulfill each one in a healthy, sustainable way. True giving is powerful, but it must be guided by wisdom. 1. You give without needing recognition. You help quietly, without announcing it. How to fulfill it? Keep your heart pure. Give privately when possible. Remind yourself that impact matters more than applause. 2. You notice needs others overlook. You're sensitive to unspoken struggles. How to fulfill it? Listen more than you speak. Ask gentle questions. Learn to respond wisely, not impulsively. 3. You give, even when it costs you. Your giving involves sacrifice. How to fulfill it? Set limits. Sacrifice should be intentional, not self-destructive. Plan your giving so you don't burn out. 4. You feel peace after giving. Giving restores you emotionally. How to fulfill it? Give from love, not guilt. If giving leaves bitterness, pause and reassess your motives. 5. People trust you with their vulnerabilities. Others feel safe opening up to you. How to fulfill it? Protect confidentiality. Be present, not judgmental. Know when to listen and when to advise. 6. You give time as much as resources. You show up consistently, not just financially. How to fulfill it? Prioritize wisely. Schedule time to serve so it doesn't compete with your core responsibilities. 7. You celebrate others' success genuinely. Another person's win doesn't threaten you. How to fulfill it? Practice gratitude. Recognize that lifting others doesn't diminish your own journey. 8. You give without controlling outcomes. You release help without manipulation. How to fulfill it? Trust people's growth process. Offer support, not control. Let go after giving. 9. You give even when misunderstood. Not everyone appreciates your efforts. How to fulfill it? Strengthen your emotional boundaries. Let purpose, not approval, guide your generosity. 10. You believe giving is part of who you are. Giving feels like identity, not obligation. How to fulfill it? Stay rooted in values. Continue personal growth so your giving evolves and remains impactful. Final thought. True givers change lives, but the greatest givers also know how to rest, receive, and grow. Giving is not about depletion, it's about purposeful overflow. If this resonates with you, you're likely wired to make lasting impact, one act of kindness at a time. Here are 5 strong signs you are positioned to live long, not just in years, but with meaning and strength. 1. You carry peace more than bitterness. You forgive, even when it's hard. You don't let anger sit in your heart for long. Peace protects both the soul and the body. People who release grudges tend to age better, inside and out. 2. You are teachable and adaptable. You're willing to learn, unlearn, and adjust. Life changes, and so do you. Flexibility reduces stress, and reduced stress supports longevity. 3. You respect wisdom and correction. You listen when advised. You don't see correction as an attack but as guidance. Wisdom preserves life and helps you avoid unnecessary dangers. 4. You maintain meaningful relationships. You value connection, not isolation. You check on people and allow people to check on you. Strong relationships are linked to emotional health and long life. 5. You live with purpose, not just routine. You wake up with something to live for. Purpose gives strength during hard seasons and keeps the spirit alive even when the body is tired. Longevity is not only about genetics or luck, it is deeply connected to peace, purpose, wisdom, and how you carry life inside you. Here are 5 clear signs that God is guiding and watching over you in all your steps, written with clarity, encouragement, and spiritual insight. 1. Doors open effortlessly at key moments. You notice opportunities appearing at just the right time. Jobs, relationships, or breakthroughs. These are signs that God is arranging your path. How to recognize it? You find solutions when you didn't know how. People appear to guide or assist you unexpectedly. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you to profit, who leads you by the way you should go. Isaiah 48:17-2. You are protected from harm or disaster. Situations that could have caused danger, loss, or failure seem to pass by. Even when you are unaware, God's hand is a shield over your life. How to recognize it? You narrowly avoid accidents, financial loss, or relational harm. You have a sense of peace in risky situations. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. Psalm 120:1-7.